I can't even tell you how much my heart swelled when I saw these new images and heard the whispers coming out of the Wang Shen circle about what just happened. Before I dive into all the details, make sure you're subscribed right now so you never miss these deep dives into the stories behind your favorite stars, because what I'm about to share is one of the most emotional, unforgettable moments fans have been dreaming about for years. For so long we've followed Wang and Shen Yue on screen, from their first drama together to the countless fan edits of them off-screen, wondering what their lives would look like if they ever built a family. We've speculated, we've shipped, we've imagined. And now, whether it's a glimpse from a private family day or a rare behind-the-scenes shot, we finally get to see a side of Dylan we've only been able to picture, him holding a little one in his arms, a child he and Shen Yue cherish. The first thing you notice in the footage isn't even the baby. It's Dylan's face. This is the same Dylan who's always so composed, charismatic, larger than life. But in that moment he looks small, humble, eyes glistening as if he's just trying to take it all in. You can see his hands trembling slightly as he adjusts the tiny blanket. And then you glance at Shen Yue, standing right next to him, and she's not playing the actress or the idol anymore. She's just a woman watching the man she loves meet their child in a new way, her own eyes shining. People who were there say there was a kind of hush in the room. No PR people, no stylists, no press. Just close friends and family. Dylan had been away working for weeks, and this was the first quiet stretch he'd had at home. They describe him walking in, dropping his bag, and going straight to the crib. Shen Yue handed him the baby, and he just stood there, holding the little one like he'd been waiting his whole life for this. What makes it so moving is that for years we've seen Dylan in the roles of prince, rebel, heartthrob, always the one being adored. This was different. This was a man adoring someone else, someone tiny and fragile, someone who didn't care about his fame. It's a kind of vulnerability that fans don't often get to see. And it explains why, when this moment leaked out, the internet exploded with the hashtag Tears of Joy Dylan, racking up millions of views in hours. Shen Yue, for her part, looked like she was on the verge of tears the entire time. Friends say she kept whispering little things to Dylan as he held the baby, reminders, reassurances, maybe even jokes to keep him from crying. Because he was crying. Not sobbing, but those quiet tears that sneak up when you're overwhelmed. People said he just kept looking at the baby's face, then at Shen Yue, then back at the baby, like he couldn't believe any of it was real. And the baby, oh, the baby, completely oblivious to the fact that two of China's most beloved stars were gazing down, just gurgled softly and grabbed at Dylan's finger. That was the moment, they say, when he lost it, his tears falling on that tiny hand. It's the kind of image that sticks with you, a superstar cradling a new life, stripped of all the glitter, just a dad meeting his child. Fans all over the world responded the way you'd expect, with an avalanche of messages. "I'm crying watching him cry," wrote one fan. "We've waited years to see this side of him," wrote another. Artists started sketching the scene. Poets wrote about it. Even people who aren't part of the fandom shared the clip, saying it reminded them of their own first moments of parenthood or adoption. It went beyond celebrity gossip, it became a shared human moment. What's especially powerful about this is how it reframes Dylan and Shen Yue's story. For so long, the narrative has been about their careers, their chemistry, the endless speculation about their private life. But this moment puts all of that into perspective. It's not about whether they're on a red carpet together. It's about family, growth, love. It's about two people stepping into a new chapter that no scriptwriter could have crafted better. People close to them say that Dylan has been quietly preparing for fatherhood for a while, reading books, asking advice from older colleagues, even practicing holding dolls on set to get comfortable. So when the moment finally came, it wasn't just a shock, it was a culmination. And Shen Yue, who's always been seen as the gentle one, apparently became the strong anchor, guiding him through the nerves. Another detail that touched fans: after holding the baby, Dylan reportedly whispered a little promise, something about always being there, always protecting. No cameras caught it, but someone close enough heard and shared it. That snippet of information spread like wildfire, not because it was scandalous but because it was sincere. The ripple effects of this one moment are still going. Brand accounts posted congratulations. Other celebrities left comments about how fatherhood changes everything. And the fandom itself seems transformed, less hungry for constant updates, more content to just send love and wait. It's as if the entire community took a collective breath and said, okay. This is bigger than us. And if you're listening right now and feeling your own eyes well up, you're not alone. These are the kinds of moments that cut through the noise, that remind us why we follow stories like this. It's not just about glamour. It's about seeing people we've invested in grow, stumble, change, become parents, become vulnerable. It's about connection. And even days after the pictures surfaced, the comments still keep rolling in. People aren't just reacting with emojis or one-liners, they're writing full paragraphs about what this moment means to them. Some are parents themselves, remembering the first time they held their own child. Some are younger fans, saying it makes them believe in love and family again. That's the ripple effect of a real human moment. It reaches people who don't even know the celebrities personally and touches something deep inside them. Close friends of the couple have said that Dylan has been different ever since. He's reportedly more grounded, less glued to his phone, more present at home. Shen Yue, who once juggled scripts and shoots with barely a break, is said to be enjoying the slower rhythm, taking time to cook, take walks, and just be with their little one. These are small, ordinary things, but they feel extraordinary when you've watched someone live under the relentless pace of fame. Industry insiders are also talking about how this could reshape Dylan's career. Rather than trying to do everything at once, he might start choosing projects that give him more time with his family. He might move behind the camera for a while. Shen Yue might take on roles that align with a more family-friendly schedule. It's speculation, but the fact that people are even imagining this shows how powerful that single moment of fatherhood was. Hope that our idols are not just images but humans who love and cry and hold their children for the first time. So as this image of Dylan holding his child with Shen Yue burns its way across our feeds, let it also burn into our hearts a little lesson: slow down. Be present. Hold the people you love. Celebrate the quiet victories. Because in the end, these are the things that matter far more than likes, awards, or headlines. And remember, we're going to keep following this journey with respect and empathy, bringing you updates when there's something real to share, not just rumors. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss how this chapter unfolds, how Dylan and Shen Yue grow into their new roles, and how this tiny new life changes everything. For now, picture this: a soft-lit room, a young father cradling a baby against his chest, a young mother beside him with tears in her eyes. No scripts. No cameras. Just life. Just love. That's what's at the heart of this story. And that's why, for once, the headline Tears of Joy feels not only accurate but maybe even too small for what this moment really is.